someone deeply listens to you, it's like holding out a dented cup you've had since childhood and watching it fill up with cold, fresh water. When it balances on top of the brim, you are understood. When it overflows and touches your skin, you are loved. When someone deeply listens to you, the room where you stay starts a new life, and the place where you wrote your first poem begins to glow in your mind's eye. It is as if gold has been discovered. When someone deeply listens to you, your bare feet are on the ground, and a beloved land that seemed distant is now at home within you.
Poetry, for me, is feelings and images put into words with music that cannot be heard but felt. Therapy is the band-aids that one can put on a wound that cannot be seen. But even more than putting on the band-aids, it's taking off the band-aids and looking at what's under there and letting it breathe. Wound healing through the beautiful music of life and truth. I think actually one of the most important words throughout all of poetry and therapy for me have been truth. John Fox, for me, to describe him, I would definitely describe him as a complete human being who is able to give and receive. He's an incredible person because he has this incredible ability to listen.
But one of the ways that I have learned is that if I can learn to be a good listener to someone as they read their poem, it can make a difference.
When someone deeply listens to me, it is as if I have found the Kaaba and I am eternally walking and repeating the words La ilaha illallah. My visit to the safe house, it is a place where sisters come to, sisters that have not felt safe. Now imagine I bring with me poetry therapy and we write together and we share a lot in our writings. And when those things open up through words, I can never describe it as anything but sacred space, really. The essence and importance of poetry. Just because I listen to what poesy, and for me that is already a magical, it's like a prayer for me. It's like a dua. I would really say that it is more the contact that I have had with John Fox and the other students and what I've heard from them. Not necessarily saying out of a textbook, but from the feelings that they've talked about and doing something and how it works.
And so maybe we'll do an exercise now, like a writing exercise, but I wanted the first part of the class to be a chance for me to watch Bahareh in action. So she's my student.
I must say I felt a bit proud that I had my teacher there and it all just felt so right. would say if I had to choose one moment that was very important for me, it would have to be when our young musician who plays the oud, but it was that just the moments that happened where this young boy shared a very powerful poem and his mother was in the audience.
When you don't listen to me, I feel I have no voice. A feeling of a lost orphan with nobody to talk to.
Yeah, but actually I wrote another different thing for him actually. When I stop listening to you, there is no reason to listen anymore. So that's why I wrote for him actually.
Wow.
And the poem she received beautifully, but she had written a poem that kind of linked him and her and the moment. That was really just a touching moment for me.
I am black, but oh, my soul is white.
William Blake.
The
Yes.
labor camp English classes have been instrumental in the sense that the brothers there are so open to poetry. To see the faces of those who were so shy, let's say 6 months ago when I first visited, and this time they actually wrote and volunteered to read their poem, was really fantastic. So for John to have been there was truly something magical.
Mama Tianfar, when I think about listening, there's 3 words that come to mind. One is like is to be open to what someone has to say. And the second thing would be attention. And the third word would be respect.